where it was like, right, like he's trying to downplay his hookups and this and that. And also the other thing is like, I don't know, at least own what it is. Like he goes, he does this interview. Now we are breaking the fourth wall on TV. It's like he doesn't know how to handle. Then you stick your foot in the mouth, and Lindsay's like, honey, I mean, come on. Like you're like a freaking bunny rabbit, and I'm like a cobra over here. Like, you want to have a fight in the media with me? I mean, I'm Lindsay Hubbard. Like, I will literally destroy you. And he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, West is in over his fucking head. And like, that's okay if you can just own it, like, and just be a villain. But then he backs down and he's like, oh my God, wait, what did I say? And it's like, pick a lane, dude.
Yeah, pick a lane. At least with your friend. If you don't want to tell Ciara who you hooked up with, at least tell Jesse. You're like, oh, I slept on the couch and I was respectful. It's like we're not buying that story. And I think juxtaposed with Emrul, which I don't really like him. I think he's not very likable, but him being so open about everything, it makes West and Jesse seem more creepy and shady.
And we're like sex and he gets sex. And, I'm okay with that. Like,
Yeah.
go for it. Yeah, he's not really for me either. But I mean,
He's open.
I
And you
guess
know
I
what?
wouldn't kick any of these people out of bed,
No.
probably. But I
And
mean,
they don't
that
want to
doesn't
show
mean,
any of the people. I'm like, at least let us
yeah.
see the woman you're hooking up with. I would like to see that. But I think with
Mhm.
Wes, what pisses me off is him being acting naive. Like he's like, oh, and then they hook up with me and they make TikToks and I feel violated. It's like, no, like this is not. You're not
You're
like
not
Brad
violated,
Pitt.
dude.
You're not Brad Pitt. Like,
No, you're not Brad Pitt. You're not violated. I mean, everyone's involved. Sierra's on Watch What Happens, slamming Craig and saying, like, well, if he paid attention to anyone except himself, he would have seen that, Paige was like basically checked out. So, but I think BravoCon, we might see, there's got to be some good hookups coming,
there's got to
right?
be some good hookups. Yep. Yep.
And I've heard things like I heard Kennedy is definitely not going to BravoCon, James. I don't know if like Sheena and Lala, if people like that will be invited. I mean, there's no show that they're really on. I mean, I know they're
They're on the Valley.
appearing,
Okay.
sure, but like not a cast member.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know if people like that will be going to BravoCon. I mean, I guess we've invited people from the past before, like Manzo's been there
True.
and she
True.
won't be there now, but
But sometimes they do those panels. Oh, she won't be there now. Yeah.
I mean, I assume that
Yeah.
Nene might be working her way back slowly, but she ain't going to be there. Carolyn Manzo ain't going to be there. Glanville ain't going to be there. I'd like to see if like Teresa and Melissa and all of them are going to be there.
I think they will. Then they might do like a panel, like favorite.
I don't think Jennifer Aiden going to be there.
No, she's done. I think she's done.
She's done. I mean, look, yeah, you threw a drink. There was this, that, the Gorgas, but life isn't fair, Jennifer. The Gorgas will be invited. You won't. Right? Who
Yeah,
threw what first? I don't think really matters in this situation.
it doesn't. And then the Jersey Mikes of it all. I don't think that helped her case at all.
She is done. What do you're liking Atlanta? It's funny. Another listener to this podcast slipped into my DMs and said, wasn't going to watch it, but based on what, listen, I'm not trying to get people to watch it. I'm just, I think, more shocked at myself that I love Atlanta as much as I do. Listen, I hated Atlanta last season. I hated it. Marlo and Sheree and Sanya, I mean, they were on this. I just think Atlanta was so horrible last year, and I think it was bad the year
Forgettable.
before.
It was. It was.
I agree with you. I don't know how they did this. It's good. It's good. There are people that are like refusing to watch it because they're very angry that Kenya is going away in like an episode or two.
At least give her the confessionals. I don't really understand. I understand that you want to minimize her scenes, but Kenya, her confessionals are so good. Why
Mhm.
deprive us of that? What did we do?
She's great. She posted traders because Britt and Porsha are hanging out. Believe it or not, Portia's getting a lot of people are coming for Porsha and saying like, "Honey, like you have an issue with Drew hanging out with Dennis and bringing him on the show, but you went into Fallon's house and stole her man Simon." Now, I'm not taking sides here, but I would think everyone like loves Portia. That's not the case. Lots of people are
People are
having
mad.
an issue with Portia. Yep.
People are mad. And someone made a good point. I don't remember which of the ladies said it was, oh, I think it was Cynthia, whose wigs are a little crazy this season. She looks like I drag king. I don't know who's doing her wigs. They're bad. But Cynthia made a good point. She's like, baby daddy hits different. So this is not just her ex-husband. This is the father of her children. It's a little different.
It's a little different. Yeah, and but even Cynthia, who I really never loved on the show, even her, I'm like, all right, I get it. It's a familiar face. She's good in
I
this
like her.
friend role. Yeah, like I'm like, huh.
She's like
Like
Garcelle. She kind of says the thing that kind of pisses everyone off a little bit, but she kind of moves stuff forward. Like even her saying like, "Girl, the baby daddy hits different." Like because yeah.
I find she's doing a good job too. I think Angela is probably my favorite newbie.
Oh my God, her and Shamia when she did the nose thing, I was like, oh God.
And I'm not counting Shami as a newbie. I guess if I counted her, she's my favorite.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But, look, I mean, yeah, the nose thing. And look, Britt is a little thirsty coming for Kenya. I think Kelly is a little thirsty coming for Porsha.
Yes.
But
But
I
when they
think,
made up though, David, when they made up, that was really good. That was good.
yeah,
Where she's like, "You're a treasure troll now. Love you." Like that was like it felt really authentic because I felt like there was a moment where they were gonna throw a drink in each other's face and then they made up. I was like, that was funny. That made me laugh out loud.
that's what I mean. And I'm telling you, listen, nobody sat here for a year and a half or 2 years and trashed Atlanta and just said, like, I can't watch this. But I'm so pleasantly surprised,
Mhm.
thrilled.
Mhm.
You know what we haven't talked about, which we could like wrap up afterwards, but why is it? I think you even mentioned this before. I don't know if you mentioned this, but why is it that we have like Britney was in a conservatorship? Now we have the whole Wendy of it all. We have this thing with Amanda Bynes, blah blah blah. I mean, how is Kanye West not locked in a straitjacket? He is a sick fuck.
Big individual. And it's like Elon Musk. Obviously Elon Musk has a lot of money, but some of these people, I'm like, if these were women acting like this or gay people, they would be like, you'd be locked up in Rikers. So I mean, him talking about Beyonce's twins, and then I was like,
Using the R word.
yes, I was like, why are you saying that? I was like, it's too
And saying like when he used no, which is even that you're taking your daughter and putting her in a song with Diddy, who is in jail, like not
yes.
like we think Diddy might be doing certain things. Yes, you're
Like,
innocent, I guess, but he's in jail. So now you're putting your daughter, who's underage, in this song with him. Then when Kim challenges that, he says the man always is right, or the man always has the last word, whatever the hell that was.
please,
And
please.
then, right, saying this about Jay-Z and Beyonce, who are rumored might be taking legal action. I don't even know what legal action you could take, but I mean, there is endless money there with Jay-Z and Beyonce, so I don't really want to go there.
His money is running out.
His money is running out, and Kim, and then when North was there, Andrew Tate was coming over.
Yes, I
So
heard about that.
Kim
That was
pulled
disgusting. Disgusting.
disgusting. So Kim is like, I mean, the rumor is that Kim is like, worried that she might be alienating North or the other children, but she might be lawyering up and trying to prove that he is. Look, if you could revisit a